Good morning, it is day 2 of our Advent Calendar. So yesterday we got this one. Is it a leaf? Is it a butterfly wing? Is it a petal? We just don't know. But what we did with it yesterday was we gave it a whirl and we made butterflies and we made a flower with it. So I wonder what's in today's box. So here we go. Today's Advent is door number 2. So here he is down here. Let's see if I can get in it any easier than yesterday. No, I need longer fingernails, don't I? Here we go. Oh, I'm in. Oh, it's another fiddly one. So let's open this one up. I'm just going to hold that down there. Get a bit of a pull that way and that way. There we go. Right, so what is it? It is, I don't know if you can quite see that. Nope, that way. It is a load of little numbers. It's a lovely little texture stamp there. So let's get crafting, shall we? Right, so for today's we've got our lovely little number texture stamp and we have got our flowers. I have got a teeny tiny little, I think it's a 4x4 card, and I've just cut a little mat to go on top of it. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to move that out of the way so I don't get that all messy. And I'm going to try and stick with the colours we used on day 1 because they're right next to me. So we've got our lovely blues again. Whoops. So I think I'm going to go for a bit of salvage patina. I'm going to cheat, I'm going to use the back of my acetate. You knew that would come in handy. Just pop a little bit on there. Ooh, give it a bit of a spritz. Now I have done quite a lot of water there, so let me just... I'm just going to mop what you can see. I've got a giant puddle there, that's never going to end well, is it? There we go. And I'm just going to just blot this on here. Or splat, whatever word you want to use for it. Oops, just like that. You can see it's just using the back of my acetate. Oops. Give that a quick wipe. And then we're going to give it a quick dry with our heat gun. Right, so we're going to do that again. Last time I used salvage patina. This time I'm going to use a bit of broken china. Just going to put that on there. And ink it up. There we go. Spritz. I think my spritz is a bit more powerful than the last one. I'm just being a bit more heavy handed today. There we go. Oops, the daisy. There we go. Perfect. I'll get rid of that. And then again, I'm just going to grab the heat gun. That's lovely and dry now. So I've just given it a bit of a pat down to make sure it's nice and flat as well. And I'm going to pop. Ooh. They're alive, they're moving. I'm going to get my numbers, and again I'm going to go back to my salvage patina because that's what we used for our base colour, and then just add in a few different places. And I'm not even making sure I ink up my stamp properly because I'm not that bothered about whether this turns out well or not. I just want the idea of those numbers in the background. If I hold that up for you, there you go, you can see I creased my card drying it. Whoops. You can see you've got lots and lots of different numbers and things on there. Right, so that's that bit done. I'm just going to clean off my stamp because I've got the oxide on there. I'm going to pop it back on there. So I'm pretty happy with my background, and that'll just sit nicely on my card like so. I'm going to move that to one side, and then we're going to make some butterflies. So I've got 2 lots of pattern paper. I've got this lovely reddy pink one, and I've got the one you'll recognise from yesterday, this pinky blue one. And I'm just going to move the ink pads out of the way because I want a nice flat surface to craft on. I'm going to ink these up, and then we're going to stamp him. So I want 2 in this one and 2 in the other. But before I stamp it, I want to make sure this one's got a direction. You can see the love hearts. Yep, and it's also got text on it. So I want to make sure is if this is the top wing, I stamp my top wing that way. Yep, and if it's the bottom wing, I stamp it that way. So it's going to be my bottom wing. So I'm going to pop it on there. I'm actually going to turn my paper around, so that didn't make much difference, did it? And then I want my black ink, which is over there. So I want 2 of these and 2 on that lovely red. Make sure I ink it up properly. There's that one. So bottom wing it's going to be stamped a bit like that. I'm going to stamp it up again, just like that. So let's move them to one side. Then we're going to do exactly the same on our red and pink. I am cheating, I'm not inking up properly. There we go. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to dry them off, because I've used Versatile Claire and it does take a while to dry. So I'm going to dry it off with my heat gun and then I'm going to cut them out. Right, so we've got all these cut out and you can see where I'm going with this, can't you? I have got my little bottom wings that are going to be down here somewhere, and then I'm going to want my upper wings, so we're going to stick 2 of these flat and then the other 2 we'll raise and put a little bit of foam pads behind them, and then we just need to create a body on there. So I do want to do a little bit of white work on these as well, because I think it might have been easier to do this before. You know, before they were all cut out, but you know, I didn't know I wanted to do it then. Just like that one. I'm just going to keep doing these. And then I need to come up with a body for our little butterfly. I've got an idea. Yeah, there's 2. So they look different again, don't they? Not quite sure. Make quite a nice flower, wouldn't it? You know, these different pattern paper petals. That was a lot of pers in one sentence. I'm just going to keep going on these. Ding, 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 just like that. Last one. Oh, I've not been coiling the bottom bits. Oops. That's why I should concentrate when I'm doing it, otherwise I go everywhere, don't I? Just like that. Last one. There we go. Right, so we've got a butterfly-ish. It's in pieces at the moment, but it won't be for long, and we've got our backing. So what I'm going to do is just find some backing paper for this. Right, so we've got all our bits, we can start putting our card together. So I've used this, I've got this navy blue that we're going to put our backing onto. I'm just going to grab my glossy accents, only because I can't see my glue. And glossy accents works just as well. I'm going to put that on there. Ooh, I'm going to put it straight onto my card. Silly Billy. Onto there. Hold it down for a second or two. And what I'm going to do, I think I want a bit of doodling around this. I'm just going to go very gently, just very gently. Nothing too much. Oopsie daisy. And then oh, I'm taking my butterfly with me. Let's move that over there. And we'll go again. Oops, a daisy. There we go. I said before I couldn't go over the same line twice. What I'm going to do, can you see how? Yeah. On this one I'm going to do exactly the same. Just so it looks like I meant to do it. Right. Give that a second to dry. I'm going to get some foam tape. And we're going to layer this one up. We'll use a little bit of foam tape on back. There we go. Get this mounted onto our base card. There we go, there's one. It always takes me ages to get the back off my foam tape. There we go, and two. Oof. And then make sure it's the right way up, because it's got numbers on it, it's got a direction, hasn't it? I'm just going to open that up as well to make it easier for me. Go there. Pop that on there like so. And now we've got our beautiful butterfly to construct. So I'm going to start off with two wings, and then he's going to come down into this bottom corner. It's our lovely little butterfly. So I'm going to stick them two flat, and then we will stick our top bits on there. So let's just go for this, shall we? A little bit of glossy accents, or glue would be better, but we'll do just as well. Two. You might want to just move them ever so slightly, just like that. And then we're going to just shape our leaves. Again, butterflies' wings, not leaves. They're butterflies' wings. A little bit of foam tape. It's a good job you know what I'm trying to say. I don't mean leaves. Butterflies' wings. And a little bit for this one. Then if I need to, I can pop a little bit of glue when we stick its body on. So again, I'm just going to fight with my foam tape. There's number one. So this is the bottom wing. So I want it, so it looks like it's just fluttering away. Just like that. And number two. So it's got a bottom wing, it needs a top wing as well, doesn't it? Else I don't think it could fly. There's number two. Just like that. And then I've got some of this twine. And I thought I might be able to do something with my twine. Something. I'm not quite sure. I had an idea in my head, but an idea in my head and it actually working. I'm now wishing I'd put my butterfly up there. So let's have a bit of a think. How big does our butterfly's body need to be? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a blob, glossy accents. Glue works fine, and a bit of a line, and I'm going to do the same that way. So now I can come and stick his body on and hold it ever so slightly, and then his antennae have gone a little bit crazy, haven't they? So we can get away with just snipping. There's one and two. So we've got a butterfly's body made out of string. Just holding it a little bit. And just drop a little bit underneath that piece as well. Oh no. Yes. Because there's none there at all. Popping a little bit there. You can't see anything. My hands are all in the way. I do apologise. Just give it a second. There you go. We've got, let's put the lid back on there, our little butterfly in the bottom of our card. So that was our day 2 make. on our Crafty Roo Advent Calendar for 2022. A lot of twos in that sentence, wasn't there? So I thought we'd just have a quick look. So day one, made that one with our day one stamp. There we go. Ooh, there we go, you can see it now. And then today we got the number texture stamp there, which we made that beautiful background with. So what will be behind day 3? You'll have to come and check back tomorrow to see. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.